Hello everyone, ConnorVlogs T4, and I know I need to I'm so freaking tired. I'm just gonna go to bed after this. But anyway, I'm just gonna tell you my whole entire, basically I'm gonna be doing life stories now. And I'm gonna start with my whole entire kindergarten story. Basically, my whole entire kindergarten life. I'm gonna be doing this, I'm gonna do kindergarten, then in another video I'll do first grade, another video second grade, until all the way up to 7th. And then I don't know what I'm gonna talk about next, something about school, but yeah. Anyway, kindergarten I started September 1st, 2008, which I was 7. I just turned 7. I would have just turned 7 then. I was old. But basically, I remember my first day of school, I used to be obsessed with SpongeBob. And for some reason, I had this one problem, so I thought things were underwater. I'm not even joking, guys. I have ADHD. It was really bad when it was really bad when I was 5, because I thought I was underwater, and I had, problems. Anyway, I remember the first day of school, I was going around with my arms like this, swimming. I'm underwater. I'm in Bikini Bottom, and all the other kids were like, "Wait, what?" And then I remember my first day of school. I went in. I was one of the first kids there, and I was so nervous. There were circle tables. I went to go sit down at one. And that's when I saw this kid with kind of short hairish, just like a normal kid. It seemed like. And basically we kept talking for a while, as kindergartners do. And then after a while, that's when I found a new friend. His name was Peter Dunai. Peter Dunai. And he's one of my friends. That Guy 43 has a YouTube channel. Make sure to check out his channel. That Guy 43. I'll put his name down in the description. But yeah, I'll try to put the link down there. I don't know if I can. But yeah. Anyway, we kept going on about our what we like and stuff, and then that's when he said he would introduce me to someone. And then he took me over and he introduced me to some skinny kid with kind of short hair like him and freckles. And then he said, "This is my best friend Alex." That's when I met Alex. And then the first day of school basically started when I was one of the first ones there. Met Peter and Alex. And then the whole day started. Met my teacher. I'm not going to reveal her name, but she had a goldfish in a bowl, and its name was Blue. And that was our pet in kindergarten. That was so funny. The first day of school, we sat down in circle time. And then I was like, "Oh, I like circle time." And then I ran over there. And then we all just sit in a circle. And then obviously I sat, one side was Peter, the other side was Alex. And then she started telling us about Mother Goose and all the legend of Dr. Seuss and all that stuff. I don't know, something like that. Something along those lines. But anyway, yeah. Basically, we listened to songs the first day of school. And that's when I had a crush on I remember, the first week, well, actually, sorry about that, my phone was ringing, but anyway, the first day of school, I had a crush on this one girl. I don't want to reveal her name, but she was my first crush ever, my first school crush. And I just don't want to reveal her name. I almost did, because I still remember that. But I had a crush on her, and I went over and said, "Hey, do you want to play sounds so messed up. I was only 7. Hey, do you want to play pretend with me and my friends Peter and Alex? And then she looked at me like, no, I'm sorry. She was so creeped out. And, like, obviously, if I did that in 7th grade, I'd get expelled probably. And all I got was a rejection from a 6-year-old girl. That was all I got. Nothing to do with teachers or anything, but yeah. Anyway, that was like the first day of school, and basically it was like circle time. We did songs and all that stuff, and then throughout the school year, Alex and I don't know if you got see if kindergartners had fights, but if they did, me and Alex got into some kind of fight. Me and him weren't friends anymore, but I still hung out with Peter, even though Peter was friends with both me and Alex. But I was still friends with Peter, but I was not friends with Alex because I hated Alex. But I remember Alex got sent home, and he wasn't allowed back in school for the like during the middle of the year for the last half of the year because he banged my head against the wall. I'm not even joking. This is the kind of crap that happened to me in kindergarten. Even though I don't know why I let him, because he was like 5 and I was like 7, and I let a kid 2 years younger than me bang my head off a wall. Like I don't know. I don't know why I did that. Why I let him do that to me, because obviously I was 2 years younger than him, so I can beat the crap out of him. But anyway, and then basically on my last day of kindergarten, happened was me and Peter, I cried because I thought I was never going to see Peter again, because what I thought was I thought I was only going to be in school for that year, and I started crying, and I came up to my teacher and said, I'm never going to see Peter again. He's like, oh, you will, you'll see him in 1st grade. I'm like, what's 1st grade? And she's like, that's the next school year. And then I said, wait, I'm coming back? And she was like, yeah. What I thought was I was only going to be here for a whole year and then never see them again, but yeah. And then, of course, I was in Peter's class again in 1st grade, but I'm not going to talk about that in that video. Basically, yeah, that was my boring kindergarten story of how I hung out with Peter and Alex, and then Alex began to hate me, and he banged my head up against the wall, got kicked out of school as a kindergartner, had a crush on a girl, asked her if I wanted to play pretend, and then I cried in the last day of kindergarten because I thought I was never going to see Peter again. Yeah, that was my story. Subscribe.